shaved the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder.
And a changeup here. This is off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this round. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a 1st-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your 1st rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the 1st. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he struck him out. So next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
Goodness. 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's the 2nd baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pedroia, playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2000. And we'll have to leave it there, as this is. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone.
A swing and a miss. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. Previous history with Luis Severino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And that one got a piece of him. Here's Mookie Betts.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Bradley runs. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looked like a slider, perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Voigt swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he struck him out. Ready for another chance. Mookie Betts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Outside, 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1 the count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Struck him out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Right fielder.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And yet another strikeout here. Stepping in, Steve Pearce looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A ball and a strike. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Popped him up. Voigt waits on it. And that retires the side. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Left field and deep.
Looking up is Benintendi.
Gone! One after a single his first time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. A high fastball is in there. Torres, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
He had some really good late action on that.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-1 now to Mookie. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
All even at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way.
A swing and a miss. That retires. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brett Gardner is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right after him with a fastball for a strike. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Back goes Betts. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home run. Now, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Vasquez over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
In there, 1-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Steve Pearce now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's
the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. It was a walk in his last trip. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bogarts is there. And the inning is over. Striding in for Boston. Dustin.
Second baseman, Dustin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. David Robertson takes. Ian Kinsler will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 5, Ian Kinsler.
Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
There goes Kinsler. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and Kinsler is out trying to steal second base. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman, number 25.
Pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
So he sets him down swinging. Gleyber Torres is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th. Brett Gardner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Here's big Aaron Judge. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Joe Kelly enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 56.
3-0 now.
Now playing second base, number 5.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Got him. And he goes down on strike. So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Your attention, please.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 3 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. MLB Network's coverage. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Uncle Charlie.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. George Springer becomes the first out of the inning. This is lifted out to left. Kenna moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped him up. Lowry has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 3. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that one just missed outside. And he just misses with a curveball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-1 the count now. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning. But
meanwhile here, a stolen base. Here's Carlos Correa now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Carlos Correa.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Fires, is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up for the Stros, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kenna moves over, and that retires the side. Next up for the A's, Chris Davis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's a perfect 2 for 2. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So now it's Mark Hanna. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? 1 pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Marcus Semien would be next. That's in there, 3-1. And a full count for Cano now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His previous history with Mike Fiers, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He also has 1 home run. Third inning, no score.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Lowry, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Simeon's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is striding in Marcus Semien as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gonzalez ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Chad Pinder. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that one right down Main Street. Way out in front.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Chad Pinder becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. At the plate, George Springer. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now batting, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a fly ball. Olsen in foul ground, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There goes Altuve. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Little dribbler down the line. And that's the 2nd out. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Up next for the answer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Carlos.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ready on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Pinder is going to get there, and that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Jed Lowry now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. Picking up now, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Pinder is there, and he has it for the first out. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So striding in, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Daniel Mengden, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Mengden, a native Texan. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft. Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity. And this one's in the dirt. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first. And here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Outside and low, 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Grounded weakly to the right side. Altuve in the hole, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. So now it's Mark Canha. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he will indeed make the play. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. No hits to this point.
Number 4, George Springer.
No balls and one strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Springer gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman, and their runners at the corners now. Lou Trevino comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. 4-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A fastball that just misses inside. There goes Altuve. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-1 home. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. To 2-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. Look out, 2-0 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away and foul 2. Settling in now, Marcus Semien. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. And the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And a breaking ball stays outside. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in, Chad Pinder looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And another foul ball. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. To 1-2 now. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Gaddis. He doubled his last time through. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down from the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pinder has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Now back to the top of the lineup.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in once again, Matt Chapman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Ready for another shot now, Jed Lowry. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Dribbled to the right side. That's foul, so the battle will continue. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And that will conclude matters. Now to the plate, Brian McCann. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Brian McCann.
Jerry Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's set and the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready once again, Alex Bregman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Smoke on the ground left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pinder ranging back. And it's gone. Stepping up to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He went deep back in the 5th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. He got called out on strike.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
55, Ryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Davis becomes the first out in the bottom of the eighth inning. Gurriel is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Now in the box, Mark Hanna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Yusmeiro Petit comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Kenna racing back into the concrete staircases and gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's got a 3-for-5 line. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Lowry relay to first in time, and just like ready now, Marcus Semien 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling. to the ground. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Springer coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Bregman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course.